The first thing we want to do is being familiar with the LS2 cataloging features. Here on your home page, it allows you to view what was recently uploaded onto your database. You can view it from 24 hours, 7 days, all the way to 180 days. And it tells you everything that was recent. Under Spaces, Title Spaces, this is the area where you can start cataloging. If you don't see your campus under Title Spaces, look under All Spaces. If you don't see your space or the name of your campus, you can always create a new one. We're going to come back to this feature, for this is the first thing you have to do before you start cataloging. Let's hit cancel on this one. There's some other features on here. The import feature allows me to import your records from various vendors. The other thing I wanted to point out too, under your search item, you can look to see if our district carries a certain book, and then you can attach your records from here. The advanced search option allows you to do your extraction files, and we have another video that will show you how to do this. So these are the basic features you should be familiar with LS2 cataloging. So let's start cataloging. Let's go under Spaces, Title Spaces, and find your campus. For the sake of time, I'm just going to use Professional Library. When you see titles highlighted in red, that means there was an import error from my side. Let's take a look at one. Giant Spider and Me. This tells me that this record is actually good, for there's 7 items attached to this record, and you can see all of them here. So from my end, what I do is I download the error report and start debugging it from there to make sure that we have a good, clean record. Okay, now that we put those highlighted alerts out of the way, let's actually do some real cataloging. Here we have a really cute book that was donated to our library. It's entitled Little Bouncers, Kitten Skips, and it's a really neat little book that actually jumps up when you put it down. So first things first, let's scan that ISBN and see what populates. Okay, here it's not red, but it's yellow, and it's showing that there's an alert. Let's see what that's about, because there's an actual record that we have in our local database, but no attachments. So let's see, record contains unverified authorities. So what it's telling us, the series titles, Little Bouncers, does not match any national authorities. But if we're going to keep buying Little Bouncers, we can actually put it in our local authorities and it'll be fine. So let me know if you see any of these notifications, and we can decide together if we want to keep the series or delete the series. So now as we look at this record, even though it's in our local database, we need to verify if the information is correct and if it's missing information. Here we have our title information, our contributors, we have our author, we have the statement of responsibility, that's good. We're lacking a summary and perhaps a genre. And here we have subjects, and that information is correct. Our audience information. Did it have any awards? Nothing was stated in the little book. Physical descriptions, yeah, it's unpaged. Color illustrations, remember we're doing the RDA version of records now. Dimensions is 14 centimeters, which is true. It is English. And if it's dual language, you can state so here by adding another language. Publication information, it is based in New York. And the publisher is fine. It was copyrighted in 2012. And here we can add more ISBN numbers if we need to. If we find any, it's always best to have everything consolidated into one record. And here we can actually add our local column number, and here we'll put easy, RAN for Randall. So let's go up because no summary is a concern. So where I like to go is worldcat.org. WorldCat actually pulls information from the Library of Congress and other databases and puts it in a friendly manner for you. So let's check if this little book is in there. So I'm going to go ahead and scan the ISBN and see if we find a record online. Here we have Kitten Skips. Great. I hope they have a summary. No, unfortunately this one does not have a summary we can put down or any notes. Oh yeah, it does have some notes. Let's see what else it has. So the second thing I do if I don't have enough information from this website is I go to Amazon. And here I was actually able to find some information about this book that I can use on my cataloging. And if you want to verify the information a little further, you can go directly to the Library of Congress website. Here I'll go ahead and scan the ISBN, and I can verify the information on the other two sites. This one does not have a summary as well. Most of the time you can find the information in the recto and verso side of the book or on the title page itself. And when you can, I rely on those websites I just showed you. So once you have the information that you need, go ahead and attach the item. Here we go. So the next step is part 2, attaching the item. So add an item. You're going to scan a barcode. Here's one available. Make sure it's available. Your campus is there. Here it's going to be in the easy collection. And your shelf location, which we have one here. Is this suggested one? Yes. The price of the book, the year, and then we hit save. If you want to add multiple copies, here's a fast way. Under Actions, click Duplicate, and you can keep on scanning barcodes. Make sure the information is the same and always have it under Available. And then from my end, I go ahead and review the record and then I publish. Now here's another scenario. You received a book but no ISBN number. What you can do is you can find it by title. So from here, under your title space, and you're still here, go ahead and go under Advanced Search. And then from here you can type in the title. Let's see, the water bottle bandit. I just made this one up. And I'm going to add and see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and look for this book under this little spyglass, or you can click under the title as well. Notice there's nothing under local. How about its mark? And that's our Z39 fields that searches other databases. Nothing was here too. So if you find no records under its mark or our local records, the next best thing is to create a new record. But I would suggest putting enough information. So if there's no ISBN number, you can put the contributor. I'm going to put myself in there. Oops, I don't know how to spell my last name. Hernandez Jaime Guy. And it's going to be a book. The language is in, Babel. Audience all. That's a juvenile book. And it was this year's book. And I'm going to update my search. Still nothing under local. How about its mark? I would be surprised if there was something there. So, no dice. What I'm going to do next is create a new record. And here we go. And so from scratch, I'm going to go ahead and add this information. And once I add all the information I possibly can, I go ahead and add the barcode. Scan it, make it available, make sure it's your own campus, put your ownings collection, and your shelf location. Hit save. And that's all there is to it. And when you need additional information, you can always look back on Amazon, your Library of Congress, and of course, WorldCat. For more information on LS2 cataloging, please contact me. Thank you.